They say, life begins with a breath and ends with silence. What about all the stuff that goes on in between? In that fragile space between the first inhale and the final exhale, we find everything that makes us human. Laughter that echoes for a lifetime. Tears that no one else will ever see. Moments that vanish, yet somehow we want them to stick around forever. Every second we live is borrowed time, a chance to create meaning in a world that never stops changing. Philosophers have spent centuries asking one question: what is the meaning of life? Socrates believed the unexamined life is not worth living. Buddha taught that life is suffering, but also awakening. And Camus said, even in the face of absurdity, we must imagine ourselves happy. Maybe the meaning of life isn't something to be found. Maybe it's something we create in the way we forgive, in the way we continue, even when everything falls apart. Life is not a riddle to be solved. It's a poem to be lived. But where there is life, there is also death. Death, the great silence, the one truth we all share. It terrifies us. It humbles us. It reminds us that every heartbeat is a gift, not a guarantee. Some believe death is an ending. Others, a beginning, and maybe it's both. Because when we lose someone we love, they never truly vanish. They live in the way we remember them, in the words they left behind, in the spaces they once filled with laughter. Maybe death isn't the opposite of life. Maybe it's the teacher that makes us truly live. So what is the space in between? It's where everything happens. It's the journey, not the start or the end. It's where we fall in love, where we make mistakes, where we learn to forgive, where we discover that even pain has meaning. This space is where our souls grow, where our hearts break, and where we find the courage to begin again. Life, death, and everything in between. They are not separate stories. They are one continuous breath. One day, our last breath will come. But until that moment, we live in the miracle of the in-between. So breathe deeply, love without hesitation. And when the silence finally comes, let it find you at peace. Because life isn't about how long we exist. It's about how deeply we live in the space between the first breath and the last. Life, death, and the space in between, a reflection on being alive.